of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
We go, cut! Like 20.
Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from the 4-yard. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Like 20.
Here's Goff. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. This defense for the Rams, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
180.
Now it's gone. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
This is 2nd and 8. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Goff. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Block 20.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Lions are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Next to score, Lions 7, Rams 0. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Yeah.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
We'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
That's good.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Pass complete there to McCool. And it'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The Rams sit 9-4 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Again, it's Corum. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing a Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set. Lady. Zebra.
Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Like 20.
Goff now looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught by Laporta. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Gibbs straight ahead. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kicker on.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Gets around him. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That's good.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3.
Set. 180.
Back to throw, Stafford. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They run straight ahead with Corum. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass.
Ready? 50-50. 250. Hey.
They'll run here with Corum. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Hey, 20. Hey, middle.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Tutu Atwell. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are back within a score. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
Lady. 40 got. Hey, 50. 0.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and he'll force the incompletion.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. They snap it to Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Yeah, some bullshit, right?
From 4 yards out. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 13-7.
Lions 13, Rams 7.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll go again with Gibbs. 118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, I think after that run, the defense gets back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. To throw is Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And as expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to it, though. He's an excellent player.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break here. Goff. Pass complete downfield. It's Raymond. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Rams. First down.
Stafford. Now a run here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage. But right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A punt at 46, a return of 5. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Back to throw. Goff. Throw caught by Raymond. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
180.
Here's Goff. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finds Gibbs on a check down. Going a loss of 2 there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 46 yards. And the Lions are able to widen their advantage. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing football.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Burner, the Gophers have a clock running in their head, okay, because it says something like this. I got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Now Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Yo. Yo, what's good, bro? Yeah. Why not? Oh, you hurt? That's crazy. You go up. You probably just sprained it. You go walk. You go walk. You go walk. Yeah, what? All right, bro.
Second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Out of the gun. Gone. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On the give, here's Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but now from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Now it's gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Shane Zylstra, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Rams 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
11. Monday.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 190 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Here's Stafford. He'll let this go for Adams. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
To throw is Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games we just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
2 for 60, 180.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Detroit.
120.
Now run by Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 21-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd down and 8. Throwing now. Goff. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Come on. 180.
Here's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Rams 14. Jack Fox.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, what a move. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
260. Big 20.
Stafford now to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
32. Hey, 50.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic, and now this game's been going. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passing we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And Gibbs has it. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Man, 222 yards rushing for him now to this point. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. And this is quickly turning into one of the great individual performances in NFL history. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
14. Jack Fox to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after...
He's got it at the 15. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all 0 showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
The Rams will line up for
One last throw here for Stafford. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for the Lions, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high.